Welcome to Narrowboat at James Bill. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Well, I'm coming back to London this afternoon, so and I'll be there for probably most of the week. So I just want to get cracking on a few more bits today. Just kind of odd jobs, really. The weather looks all right for a few hours, hopefully. So I'm going to see if I can get some cream on the supports for the rails on the roof. So I'll get that done, and if I've got a bit left over, I'll do the uprights one more time. I bought some downlighters, external car lights. They're basically daytime running lights for cars, but I bought them to go underneath the rail at the back there to kind of just provide some downlight. Just thought that might look all right, so I'm going to have to kind of work out how I'm going to wire that and affix those in, because I think that's metal underneath that. What else have I got to do? Oh, bloody shower. Basically, it's doing line by line. It's just taking forever. So yeah, just getting through that. Got to clean the sink. But yeah, just basically just to get the boat all ship shape for the week ahead. I've got a surveyor coming in the week. I'll talk you around the welding as well, because basically it's all been finished apart from the seams underneath the boat, and yeah, a bit of tidying up and this that, and the other. There's a few spots that Richard wants to have a look at, but other than that, it's pretty much all done. So I'll walk you around that. There's been loads of people come up to the boat this weekend to check out the welding and just basically see the boat and see me and stuff. But kind of narrowboat engineers that know their stuff. They've kind of been around narrowboats for 30 years and stuff, and all of them have just said brilliant. Yeah, the way the weld's been done, the way they've overcome some of the issues, yeah, they said it's perfect. So I'm relieved at that. That's great. Nice to get kind of, there's like anything, there's a massive spectrum in anything, in terms of quality and stuff, and certain things are fit for purpose and certain things need to be of a certain caliber and quality for certain installations. But this is a narrowboat going at 2.5 miles an hour with zero pressure on the bottom. So it's vastly different to a whole load of other structures that have welding done to them. So yeah, and universally everyone's been around and said, yeah, happy days. As I said, I've got the surveyor coming around this week, so that would be good to check that out. But yeah, it's great that it's all been done. I think maybe 1 or 2 days possibly ahead of schedule, but other than that, yeah, it's all systems go still. So I've got a crack on. Okay, so I'll remind you, this is what they were like. Well, they were kind of green when that was cream. So I've started on this side here, and it's much more noticeable on the starboard side, the uprights. And I've only obviously done one coat. They're going on to fairly dark paint, so it needs probably 3 or 4 coats of this cream on here. But it's going to look similar to the rail and uprights there. Well, I never pass up a chance to go out in the Winnebago. Johnny's got to fill up with some gas, so we go into Coventry for that, and gives a chance for the paint to dry on the uprights on the rail. Got about 10 minutes or so before John gets back with our Sunday lunch, so I'm going to carry on painting the port side uprights. Mate. Right, lunch is ready. And that brush is a bit shit, so I'll get a better one after lunch. Sunday lunch at the wharf. looks heaps better just with one coat of cream and one coat of Manchester red on the rails. So this is all kind of dried off now, the one I did this morning. So I might put a second coat of that on and then do some more cream around the boat. I'm going to change the collar and put that back to green. I'm just doing a bit more painting whilst the weather looks all right. It's quite warm and the right climate. And you're not going to believe what I've done. I've used masking tape. But the other thing I'm questioning is here. So, if I can stand on this frame and not fall off, I'm thinking about colouring in between that red, in between those two tram lines, and then doing cream diamonds, 4 cream diamonds going obviously vertically down. That looks a bit more like a traditional cratch front, like the cratch board coming down. Ollie's hard at work. Right, so I will show you the steel work. Obviously all the plates are on now. They've all been trimmed. There's a little bit more trimming to do. Richard's asked me if I can neaten up all the edges. Obviously they'd fall off under blacking and under the water, but I'd neaten them up with a file. But this is where it's at now. There we go. And if we have a look underneath, looks amazing. Properly amazing. If I go right at the top. And the other day I did Richard a real disservice, because I mentioned that when I was talking about filling this void full of weld, I kind of said that this is 6mm, that was like 4 or whatever it was, and that we were putting in a 3 or 4mm weld there, and that's not the case. That's a 6mm weld minimum. And if you look here, you will see that that's the 6mm steel, and you can see that weld is at least the same thickness as the steel all the way around. There are some parts where it's closer to 8. So yeah, I did Richard a real disservice there, so sorry Richard. Well, this has arrived. It's there's no room to put it in the boat, so I'm going to have to open it out here. I think I know what this is. This is obviously from Carol. She bought me some sparkling wine like a few weeks ago. She was like horrified to find that I wasn't using the appropriate vessel in which to drink sparkling wine or champagne and that kind of stuff. I think I said I drink wine from a mug at times on the boat. So that obviously incensed her. Rightfully so, in fairness. Oh my word. Probably sort that out. I can get all these out without dip, Carol. This is amazing. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Okay, well this is a slightly more sensible, albeit far less attractive place in order to open this gift. But do that. Carol, these are lovely. Wine glasses. And flutes. Fantastic. Thank you so much, my love. Well, this is the extent of the offcut. Not much. Right, all these uprights have dried off, so I'm now going to go and do a second coat of them all quickly. It's taken me a good 10 minutes per row. What a ball ache. So I think it needs to be wider. That kind of block of colour coming up. If I put the diamonds in there, I think it's a bit too narrow still. So I'll show you what I mean. Give you an example. There's one that has been conveniently dumped just round here. So obviously that's a proper one, cratch front with glass and everything like that, and windows, but the board coming up is obviously a lot wider than mine is. So I think, yeah, I need to make that, either make the Manchester red wider, or yeah, no, I think I'll make the Manchester red wider. But this has made a big difference, even from at this lower level. Bear in mind, from a towpath, obviously your head would be, or your eye line would be much closer to the rails, so it'd stand out more. But it really, I'm really happy with those colours. That's worked a treat. Oh, bloody dogs. Anyway, it's been a nice weekend apart from the sodding dogs here. Weather's been all right today, so I've managed to do quite a lot up on the roof, which was good. It needs to get done. I need to get a third coat of Bethnal green on the roof as well, kind of ASAP, so I can get the solar panels up basically, and then I can work out which of the batteries I'm going to keep and which I'm going to replace, because I think a couple of them are pretty much dead. So that's something to work out this week. But I'm back to London now, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there. It's kind of kids' summer holidays now, so kind of 6 weeks of running around again. But it's lovely. I can't wait to see him. So that'll be nice later on. And but it's been all right today on the boat. Yeah, I've managed to get quite a bit achieved. The bloody shower has just. I'm really annoyed with myself for having got it in that situation to begin with, and it is just arduous beyond belief. And it's just that thing where I'm just kind of resenting the fact I'm even doing it. So, but it's nearly finished. Well, the scraping back's nearly finished. So yeah, I'll get that finished whenever I'm up here, but I don't really know when I'll be back here. But tonight, Nigel and Lynn have just got back, so I'm going to go over and have a cup of coffee with them. So they're lovely, and it's nice to see them back here. And I'll catch you guys whenever. Take care. Bye bye.